Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It is Thursday, March 18th. I know it's been a little while. As everybody else says, we've been busy. I'm trying to play catch up. So I hope I don't disappoint anyone. I only have one finished object, and no, I've got two. I can't even keep up with my WIPs and my finished projects. But anyways, I have some happy mail. I have a little bit of a yarn haul, and I have a bunch of WIPs. And I'd like to share everything. I would like to share it with all of you. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the happy mail. I hope you don't mind that I do that first, because I know a lot of you are here for the yarn, because I love to watch yarn hauls. I love yarn, as you all know. Alrighty, I had an interesting day today. My phone went off, an emergency alert. It was tornado. It wasn't tornado watch, it was tornado warning. They wanted us to take cover in High Springs, Florida. We had a lot of wind gush. I had to lock the front door of my store because it kept sucking open. But we didn't get hit. Thank you. We got really lucky. And but anyways, that was interesting. I never had an alert like that. My mom called me. She's like, "No, you need to take cover. This isn't us, looking for a tornado. You got a tornado headed your way to your town." So I heard it hit outside of our town, Steenhatchee. It's a good, by sky it's probably 2 minutes, but driving the way I drive, it takes an hour. So, anyways. Okay, we're going to start with the happy mail. The first thing, and it's happy mail it's things that I've ordered from my fellow YouTubers. I really want to support everybody. I know some people depend on their sales in their Etsy shops. Some people just do it for fun. And I would like to really be a big supporter, and I can do that. And I'm paying it forward. I had a family that took me under their wing when I was very young and gave me a job of 30 years. They took care of me and my children, and my husband did too. My current husband is my second husband of 28 years. My first two children are from my first husband, and he wasn't a part of their life. And I hope this isn't too much information. I have a wonderful life, but getting back to the point, I'm paying it forward. These people were very good to me, and they're gone now. And I'm getting weepy just thinking about them because they were so wonderful, and I still stay in touch with their kids. They're like my siblings. We love one another very much. I wish we kept in touch a little more. Everybody has lives. They move on. Since their parents died, they've all kind of moved away. And but I still text them every now and then. So anyways, I just opened an envelope and I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, the first thing is an Amazon. I ordered. I want to do this. I want to learn it. It's TL yarn. I'm really terrible with names. TL Yarn. I've been watching her channel, and I want to learn Tunisian crochet, so I bought a Tunisian pattern book, and I have no clue what I paid for it. I don't remember. I would have to go online and look, but it's for beginners. It just shows the different stitches and basic stitches and textures, volume 1. So I'm excited. And then with that, of course, I got some, before I move any further, I went to the eye doctor, And I got new contacts and I got glasses. The glasses won't be here till next week, but I've been wearing the wrong prescription. I knew something was wrong with the last exam I had. I told her, I said, this isn't right. I want my old prescription. She said, no. She said, this is your prescription. And I've been blind. I mean, I'm wearing all these little drugstore glasses, you know, and can't read street signs, you know. And finally, I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I went to this eye doctor. Well, there's an eye doctor. I went to him for 30 years. He was across the street from where I worked. And a younger eye doctor bought his practice. He retired. And lovely lady. But anyways, I can see now. I went from a 325 to a 475 plus 475. I mean, tell me, that's a big gap. And now I'm gonna allow a little bit, you know, it's been a year, so maybe my eyes are a little worse, but I'm just very happy to see. I can read, and I can see when I'm driving. I can see the TV. I can see who I'm watching on YouTube. You know, you get your list of names, and I really struggle. And I have like a 65-inch TV or 60-inch TV. It's one of those big TVs, and I struggled. Anyways, to get back to what I was showing you, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but that's me. That's my personality. All right, this is handcrafted wooden crochet hooks, and they are divot. And now the fine, she told me I may, like really tiny writing, I may have to put on readers, but for the most part I can read stuff. But anyways, let's take this out. I've never, well, I have some of those real expensive crochet hooks, and I'm not a fan. I think I need to give them a chance. I did give them a chance with one project. I just kept catching the yarn. It was driving me crazy, and I finally just like put them down. I bought 3 different sizes, you know, over a period of time. I may put them in a giveaway eventually because I don't use them. But this one is a number. Okay, eyeballs, available sizes. It doesn't have the size on the box. How did they know what size they put in here? Well, my favorite color is gray, black, and white. I've already told you guys that I love black and white paisley. A lot of my bags, Vera Bradley bags, I bought that whole set in black and white paisley. But anyways, look at that. Okay, everybody does this, so I'm gonna do it. Is that pretty? It's almost like it's wood, but it feels like marble or plastic, and I think it's an 8. I have it dark in here because all the glare, I can't video with all the glare, but let me see. Okay, this bothers me. I don't know what size it is. And it's not on the end. Interesting. Oh, it's an 8mm. It's in fine. Right there. Cover my face. Anyways, it's an 8mm. That annoys me. They don't put it on the hooks. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Anyways, this is an 8mm hook. And I think I spent about, on this brand, about 12 bucks. And then I got another one. And this one is a 6.5mm hook. Same color. And if I don't like these, you know what's gonna happen to them, but they're so pretty. Look at how pretty they are. I have a dog barking, wanting to come in. I gotta get her or she won't stop barking. Hang on 1 second, I'll be right back. Just right here. Come on, get in here. I'm only missing one more dog, so I might get one more bark. So anyways, this is a 6.5. Maybe I should show you the tip a little better. You see the tip? It doesn't, I don't know. It's kind of rounded. It's not overly pointy. I don't know what the name is as far as like inline and all that. I'm not real educated on that yet, but I'm gonna try to learn. Hey, I try every day. So it's DIVIT, SHILP is the brand. Crochet, handmade or handcrafted wooden crochet hooks, but I just think they're beautiful. I hope they work as well as they appear. Okay. Yeah, come on. Well, I need to put it in a box because I don't know I won't know what size it is. All right, and then I got two more. This size is, I think it's so cool. I can read this without my glasses. The small things in life. It's the same brand, DIVIT. And, you know, I was cruising through YouTube and I came across this brand. This is the size. Did I tell you already? A 10 millimeter hook. So I got a 6.5, an 8, and a 10. I probably bought what sizes they had. My favorite hook is a 6, a J hook. And but anyways, very pretty on the end. It has a little bit of art. But darn, why don't they put the size? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to make some stickers on my Cricut once I figure that machine out. I got a little bit of it figured out, but there's a lot of potential for that Cricut, and I've got everything. I went hog wild at Christmas time and bought every color you could think of in vinyl, and I've only used one color. And the last one is, I know it's not a 6 because I think they didn't have the 6. It's a 7, darn. All right, come on. It's a 7, it looks the same. It's the black and white marble, but I'm still gonna take it out of the wrapper. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I know other YouTubers always say that. I hope I'm not boring you, and nobody ever bores me. I love all of you guys. If you're talking about yarn, hooks, just good things, I'm all about it. There you go. It's like you guys are like my new best friends. The only people I hang around with are the people I work with, and I love them like family. But I'm sure they get sick of me because I'm the boss. All right, 7 millimeter. So I'm gonna try those out, and I'll eventually, maybe I'll do a review. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Okay, the next thing I purchased bags in the past, and I loved them so much that I bought 2 more sets from Jennifer at Crafty Bones. I hope I said that right. I'm terrible with names. Sorry, Jennifer. I think it's Crafty Bones. Anyway, I bought some more of her bags. This was the set I bought the first time, and the other, and it comes one bigger than the other. I've got one with a whip in it. Oops. Oops. I got so much stuff on my desk. This one I'm using, and I haven't used this one, but I just love them. They're zipper. They're the perfect size. I mean, I can put it, I have a briefcase. I take WIPS to work with me. I never really have time to work on them, but I don't know why, but it's like a security blanket. I always have to take a project with me wherever I go. Is everybody else like that? Or maybe I've gone loopy. I don't know. No offense, Tracy. Anyways, so I got that last time, but the new bags, I made a request. You know, do you have any dogs or animals, or, you know, I made a few suggestions to her, and she had one pattern, because, you know, she buys this stuff on clearance, which I don't blame her. And so, you know, sometimes she's probably limited to what pattern she has, you know, but tell me, is that not stinking cute? Puppy dog. And I love the colors. They're cheerful colors. And I'm all about that too. I like, you know, the rainbow colors also. But look at all the little colorful little puppy paws. I'm in the process of making a logo, and I have puppy paws in my logo along with yarn. But anyway, so there's two of them. There's a big one. This is the big one. The zipper. Oh, it's pretty. It's purple inside. That's cool. I love it. And it's the bottom. It's not just a what do you call it? It's a flat rectangle bottom, you know. So you can. So it's got a little width to it, which is nice. And then it's got the, you call them votive, I call them hook bags, or notion bags. But yeah, and this one is lined in purple also. I love it. Oh, and you know something she did? I didn't catch it until the end. The first set of bags that I bought from her, I had already, you know, been using them, and all of a sudden, I don't know, I moved something, and this was sticking out of. She made me a hook. So Jennifercraftybones, all you got to do is email her if you're interested. I'm not too sure if she makes these for people, requests. I'm sure she would if you asked her, because I've made requests, and she's spot on. She did it. But anyways, I was like really surprised. I haven't had a chance to use it because I have a WIP that's this size. I may try to use it with it. It's a 5mm, and I'll show you the project in a minute. It's actually like a UFO that's gonna become a WIP again. I'm showing these so I'm held accountable, but you guys got to give me at least 6 months to a year. Anyways, I love my hook. Thank you, Jennifer. And you guys need to go visit her channel. She does a lot of yarn hauls. Everything in this video, I'm gonna put in the description down below. I'm learning how to do that a little better. But anyways, yes, I love the hook, and I can't wait to use it. And, oh, wait. And then the other bag, the second set I bought, it's bright colors, red and black. Please, no phone calls. It's got moose, and then on the other side, it's got Christmas trees and bunny rabbits, and it looks like polar bears. But anyways, it's very pretty. And yes, it's a set of 2. Same style. I love this style. I mean, you can take it anywhere. Just put it on your wrist. You can walk around and crochet. I never get to do that, but maybe one day. And then the smaller one isn't much smaller. I mean, they're really, nice size. So, you know, to do my headbands and stuff. And I know a lot of people, I want to let y'all know, I do read all my comments. I'm a little behind since I had the grandkids last weekend. I got a little behind at work because I didn't work Friday. And, but I read all the comments. I am writing down requests. Some people want me to do tutorials. I'm a little scared. I've never done a tutorial. I do play around with stitches, and that day will come. Just pray for me, and we'll get there. I want to do that. Yarn hauls. This summer, I want to take you guys on what I do in the summer. It won't all be yarn. If you guys aren't interested, I understand. and I respect that. Not everybody's going to be interested in everything that all of us do, other than yarn, you know. But I want to maybe spice it up, show you a little bit about my life. You guys have wanted me to do a about my life video, and I'm not exactly sure, is there a specific way people do that? I'm new to all this. I did a little like segment of what I do on my lunch hour. I come home and take care of my animals, and I shared, you know, my babies, my fur babies with you guys. And I want to share what I do in the summer. I have a campground. I did kind of, I think I videoed there one time just to let you guys know I was coming back because I was new and I was out of town and I felt guilty I couldn't do a video, but I did one there. It's called Steenhatchee, Florida, and it's the Gulf Coast. A lot of people like the East Coast, you know, St. Augustine Beach. The beaches are beautiful. And the Gulf Coast where I'm at in Steenhatchee, a lot of the water's brackish, but we have some great fishing in the flats out there. And, you know, sometimes we'll go 20 miles out. We haven't done that in a long time because my father has, he was diagnosed with cancer a couple years ago, and he's gone through treatment. And he's doing treatment again, but he's doing good. You know, we've all kind of accepted, you know, it's a part of life. You just got to roll with the punches. And his spirits are up, but anyways, I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry, let's reel back in. But anyways, I'm going to take you guys this summer on my pontoon boat and show you how we scallop out in Steenhatchee. We snorkel for scallops, show you what scallops look like. A lot of you in Florida know what they look like, but I'm sure a lot of other people do not know. And just, it's a little fishing town. It's got a couple restaurants, and it's just good old boy town. A lot of, there's not a lot of kids there, just a lot of my business associates, contractors, they go out there, they fish a lot. Steenhatchee, Sea Hag Marina, there's a marina there. There's 3 marinas, but this one marina that I do business with, his name's Charlie. He's also a customer. He's built little cottages. It's like a little town you drive through, and your golf cart is really cute. I can't wait to show you guys. But they do a lot of tournaments for you know, kids with cancer, or if somebody's diagnosed with cancer and doesn't have health insurance, we'll do fundraisers through fishing tournaments. Santa Fe High School, you know, like the baseball team, they do fishing tournaments to raise money to pay for uniforms or whatever. They really do a lot of cool stuff for the youth, and it's not even their county. They're in Taylor County, and a good hour away from Alachua County, but they'll let people, if people want to do tournaments, you know, they'll do it. They'll let them barbecue there and gather there. They have raffles like for boats. A friend of mine won a boat. She was on vacation for the weekend, and they came and scalloped with us. We kind of hung out with them, and she came in my camper. She goes, "My husband's gonna kill me." I go, "Why?" She goes, "He gave me $100 bill, and he told me, put this away just for emergencies." She goes, "I spent it." I go, "What did you spend it on?" She goes, "I bought a raffle ticket for $100 or $100 worth of raffle tickets, something like that." And I said, "For what?" She goes, "A boat." And it was a nice, like, 28-foot boat, I think. Yeah, about a 20-foot boat. No, an 18-foot boat. It was a Boston Whaler or something like that. Anyways, a really nice boat. It had all the bells and whistles on it. But anyways, I get this phone call, and she's like, "Ah!" It was the same weekend. She goes, "We won the boat!" I'm like, "What?" She goes, "We won the boat!" I said, "You're not in trouble anymore, are you?" It was pretty cool. So, but anyways, to get back on track to my yarn haul and my projects, I'm sorry. I love sharing. So, anyways. Okay, let's get back to the mail. Finish that. Also, everybody I bought from, I think I told you, I'm gonna list them down below, along with any patterns or any projects that I do. I love Loopy's Crochet. I just think she's the sweetest, kindest, big-hearted Christian lady and I love her channel. I wish she had more videos. It's like I look for her. She I'm not trying to make anybody feel guilty. I understand life gets in the way sometimes, but I really do enjoy your videos, Tracy. I love you. But anyways, she makes jewelry out of thread. I want to use the right word. And I just dropped. Anyway, she makes beautiful necklaces with beads, and you can order. She'll make it to whatever you want, whatever colors. And again, I want to support her channel. She makes a lot of shawls. I've actually never made a shawl. I made the pocket shawl. That's the only shawl I've ever made, but I've never made those beautiful big shawls. I don't know if I'd ever wear them. I don't know anybody that would be interested in them, you know, other than art. And but anyways, I've got so many other projects, I don't have time, but one day I'll make them. But she makes gorgeous shawls. She sells them on YouTube. I mean, Etsy. She's got an Etsy shop. She sells stitch markers. She makes stitch markers, and she makes beautiful stitch markers. She's made me some, and I don't know if I have any in this order. Yeah, I do. And of course, I bet you guys can't guess what it is. Anyway, let's get back to the first thing, the necklaces that she makes. Okay, a lot of my friends are Gator fans, the University of Florida football team. I know the virus has kind of interfered in a lot of sports, but anyways, when you're a Gator, you're a crazy Gator, okay? They go all out, they dress, tattoos of Gators, all that. But anyways, I know some of my girlfriends are gonna love this. Gator necklace. I've already got, these are gonna be gifts. And isn't that beautiful? If you're a Gator fan, you'll say, yeah, it's beautiful. But some people get orange and blue, and but is that not beautiful? She made that just for me. Thank you, Tracy. I love them. One is for me. And then I bought 4 of them. And actually, I've got some more I want to order. Some different colors, Miami colors, orange, green, and white. I only want to, I'll call you, Tracy, or text you, or email you. But anyways, she has an Etsy shop, and I'll link that down below too. I don't know if I said Jennifer, the Crafty Bones. You have to email her, and I'll leave her email down below. But anyways, I got 4 of them, and I just love them. And she has them in these little bags, so I don't even have to really wrap them. You know, I'll just put them in like a little paper bag with some. But isn't that cute? And they all have bags. One of them fell out of the bag, but anyway, so there's 4 of those. Thank you, Tracy. And then I ordered some stitch markers, and I forgot what all I ordered. No, I order the same thing all the time. They're just different styles. Can't wait to show you guys the little things in life here. Dun, 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 dun. Is that adorable? Little Dalmatians. And it's got a little puppy paw, but I love them. These aren't gifts, these are for me. A gift to me from me. But I'm hoping one day she'll have some little black labs or yellow labs. So I know sometimes it's hard to find specifics, but anyway, so I got these stitch markers from Tracy, and then these I've had in my cart for quite a while. I've been waiting for, you know, to figure out if we can get necklaces made, and I wanted to buy some more puppy dog stuff. Some more stitch markers. Aren't they cute? Little dogs with a bone. But anyways, they're adorable. Thank you, Tracy. I love them. And I'm gonna get them back in their bag. What else did I order? Oh, I did some shopping, and Hang on. You know, you think you're organized and then you start pulling stuff out and you're like, okay, what's missing? I know that I ordered Tunisian hooks. I'll share that with you when they come in. It's so funny. They send stuff in. They don't send stuff all together. I don't know why, but Joann's is the worst when it comes to ordering. I forgot why I stopped ordering online with Joann's. I just go to the store. They send you a little box with 2 skeins, and then they send you this giant box with maybe 10 skeins. It's all air. And I said something to the girl at the register when I went into Joann's this week. I said, you know, I'm not aggravated with y'all. I said, but it's such a waste. I said, why don't you, she said they come from all over. And I said, but still, you guys are losing money in shipping. And shipping's not cheap anymore. I mean, it's never been cheap, but it's really expensive today. But anyways, she didn't seem too worried about it. She's just an employee, a student trying to earn a living, trying to put food on the table. So I'm gonna put this over there so I can clear my desk so I can show you what else I bought. I'm sorry I've opened everything. I don't have patience. All right. I went to Michael's. Make sure there's nothing in this bag, because I didn't see that hook Jennifer got me until a week later. Okay, nothing's in that bag. All right, the other thing I bought this online because I love YouTube so much. I wanted to buy a new camera, and I don't know if it was a good idea or not. I might just buy a new phone, but I don't know. We'll see. I bought a camera, and it's YouTube compatible or something, but it is a 4K ultra high definition camcorder. And anyways, I didn't realize it was a camcorder when I bought it. I knew it was a camera. I've got an expensive camera that does recording, but I'm not real techie, you know, how to move things around. So I thought maybe I could plug this into my computer. But this opens up, and it actually has some more detail than my camcorder. But I'm gonna try it and see how it works. But it comes with a remote, and comes with a mic, all kinds of stuff. It doesn't look like anything it did, though, in the advertisement. They had it all together, but it comes in a little bag for the camera. But it's got, like, I don't know what this stuff is for. I haven't gotten that far yet. It goes on the front of the camera. I don't know. I don't know what it does. Is it just for looks? And charger and memory cards. But anyways, I got a new camera. So hopefully that'll be helpful and give me some better videos. And I've got some patterns that, oops, I'm already losing a part. Put that there. And then I knew I was missing a dog. I hear him now. He misses mommy. I'll be right back. 1 second. Water, and I don't have any water in his bowl. Okay. He's probably gonna start talking to me if he's really thirsty. I saw this at Joann's and I was like, oh, cool. I didn't buy everything, but it's a start. And there's another thing I gotta buy, like the material, but is that not cool? I want to see I want to make one. And you have to use epoxy, and we use epoxy at my shop. I don't know if it's the same stuff, but I can get it wholesale. So, but anyways, American Crafts, and it's a spin it. And so be on the lookout. Nancy's gonna make a cup. And guess what it's gonna say? So anyways, okay. Whoops. Have an avalanche here at my desk. It's actually very embarrassing. Okay, I have a project here I want to show you guys. I think that's no. I'm gonna show you my projects and then I'll do the yarn last, or I might do the yarn on another video because this is already at 35. That's quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this project. You know the calendar, the crochet along we're doing It's a Good Day to Crochet calendar, and the March project I showed everybody. Everybody has done some beautiful stuff. And of course me, I'm always behind. But I made a bunch of these and I'm gonna incorporate them with a sweater. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a short sleeve or a long sleeve, but so far it's an airy, you know, summer, maybe a cardigan, short sleeve cardigan. I'm not sure. Either or. What do you want? So I've been working on this quite a bit. I just started it, and these are the motifs that I'm gonna incorporate. I'm gonna sew them to it. I've attempted this several times. I'm gonna have to whip frog some of them, but anyways, I've got a bunch of these made to put. I think I'm gonna put them across the back, maybe a small pocket, or double them up. I'm not sure, but anyways, I'm working on that. I have till the end of the month to finish this. Right, guys? Whew. I really try hard to keep up. Working full time, and these dogs are like toddlers. They're very demanding. Man, when I get home, I'll sit down and get a couple rows in, and it's like about 5:15, and they know it's time to eat. They will nudge me and bark until I get up to feed them. And I don't just pour meal in a bag. I cook for my dogs. They're rotten, but it takes me about 15-20 minutes to prepare their food. Sometimes I've got one of those cook pots. Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's the new what are they called? It's like a crock pot, and it cooks in a short time. It's like a pressure cooker, and it cooks their food. I pressure cook their food, vegetables and stuff. And we also have a new family member. She's a laver. She's a golden doodle. She's black, and her name's Millie. And she's I might have told you, she's my son's new puppy. And I didn't mention it to anybody, but I lost my Daisy May a couple months ago. I can talk about it. The reason I didn't mention it, I couldn't talk about it. It's like a family member, but anyways, I still can't really talk about it. Anyways, we got a new puppy, and my son, he won't let me feed her because he wants the dog to love her, not me. Because all the dogs love me. And I said, you can't, I said, I'm a dog person. They know I love them. So anyways, he's jealous. Anyhow, but her name's Millie, and one day you'll get to see her. She's adorable. And she got her first haircut a couple weeks ago. I had my groomer come to the house and groom her, trim the hair out of her eyes and around her booty. But anyways, this project, my goal is to finish it before the end of the month, so I don't have very long. And then the other project, this, I ran out of yarn. I'm so bummed. It's the pattern that Deborah, the Canadian crocheter, she did by TL Yarn. It was the Daphne Afghan. I love that thing. Anyways, and it's really easy, but this one turned out pretty. And I used cookie yarn. You guys have seen it. I ran out on the last corner, okay, and I only have like 8 rows to go, and then crochet it together. I put this together a little different. I use that that greeny joining stitch. A lot of people use them on the Mile blanket. You know what I'm talking about. Jada Stitches is doing a crochet along. It's but anyways, it's a greeny stitch join, and I think it looks so much better. But I got 3 connected. Is that not absolutely? It's beautiful. And I use cookie yarn. And it's gonna cost me $20 to order one cake. I wish I would have ordered, I usually order 4 of everything, but they were like 12 or 13 bucks a piece, and I don't know. But I love it. I can't wait to give it to them. I'm making this for the postmaster in Alachua, Florida. They noticed I was getting a lot of packages and asked me what all the packages were. And I told him yarn, and I've told you this story. But he found out I can make blankets. He said, "Can you make me a blanket?" I said, "I'll try." But isn't that beautiful? I can't wait to give it to him. I've got 1 more to make, and the blanket doesn't take that long. It's just sometimes I don't have time, and I want to do so much. I'm all over the place. So, sorry about that. Okay, and then, you know what? I'm gonna make another video because it's, oh Lord. Let me make another video. Hey, before I go, I just want to mention I want to welcome all my new subscribers, and I want to also thank all my returning subscribers. I enjoy every message, every comment. I'm guilty of not commenting, but I do read them, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna do another video, but again, I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.